Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. So we're going to be continuing our coverage of the Elyon CBT, and we're going to be taking a look at the... Ow, okay, cool. We doing this right now? Alright, so we're going to be taking a look at the ship sanctuary dungeon is what we're going to be doing. So let's go ahead and we will enter that. Am I actually the right level for this? I am a little over the item level for this one, so... we should be around the right... it should be around the right time to be doing this dungeon. Alright, so here we are inside the ship sanctuary, which is just a big pirate ship, I think. Maybe it's several, actually, like, crashed into each other. That kind of looks like what it is. But yeah, so... here we just have a bunch of mobs. So, I have done this dungeon before. Hold on, if I press the map, where actually am I? Oh, never mind. It does not matter. We're already engaging in combat. Very good. I don't know why I said engaging in combat. So, I have done this dungeon before. I actually did it below the item level, so it is very possible. It's not too difficult, the dungeon. The boss is actually kind of fun at the end. It's a lot more fun than the Goblin Cave, in my opinion. So we're just going to go through and clear off these mobs. Get rid of the trash. And up top, soon enough, there's actually the main mechanic of the dungeon, which is shooting these bombs to explode and deal with the mobs and the bosses that we will come across in the dungeon. For now, though, it just shows us a couple of the mobs that we'll be dealing with in the dungeon. The gunner doesn't actually really do any damage. It does like a little bit, but it's not too big of a deal. There we go. Let's go ahead and pick up our gold. I really should be using this ability more. There we go, we're just gonna deal with all of these. Again, if you just get enough distance on the gunner, he doesn't even shoot. He has to like catch up to shoot one shot. So it's not super difficult, especially if you're at the right item level. We'll see in a moment once we get up a little further. There's actually a lot more mobs to deal with. Oh, he had gold as well. Alright, so let's go up. And here's the bombs that we're going to be using. So once we shoot that, it slowly takes its time, but it goes off. And then it does reset eventually. I don't know when that will be, but it will do. Just gonna get them all in the bullet rain. Oh, there we go. There's the bomb again. So it respawns pretty quickly. I think I've just aggroed guys behind me as well. I have, that's fine. Just keep rolling over this way, kiting them. I don't know how this would feel as a melee class. I've honestly been enjoying the game a lot more as a ranged class. Just nice to be able to kite stuff around. Alright, and they're both dead. There we go. Grab the gold. Easy peasy. And then we got another time bomb up here, and there's actually a bunch more up there as well. So when I guess we'll just use this one on this guy. So there is that boss up there ahead, but for now I'm gonna like aggro everyone in this area. Try and lure them all into the time bomb over here. And we'll roll out. Get a bunch of damage off on them. Can actually flip over them as well like that. That's actually one of my favorite abilities to use. It doesn't actually require any mana or AP. I think it's called AP in this. Or is this character, at least it's called AP. There's the time bomb again, so we're going to hit that. Lure them in, roll out. That guy's dead. And then we're just going to deal with the one gunner. We've not really lost a lot of health. I do have one buff. Oh! That guy hasn't loaded in properly. I guess he comes in at the very end. This is one of the mini bosses in the dungeon. Not the actual boss. He's not too difficult to deal with. Again, you can use the same method of walking him into the time bombs. It's probably the best way to do it. Then you could roll out, but maybe you don't have enough stamina because you're dumb and you weren't paying attention. I have a tendency to overroll a lot. I play this like I'm playing Dark Souls. Yeah, there we go. We got another one of these bosses up ahead as well. And these cannons also blast out every now and then, so you gotta time it right. And I believe you can stop in the middle. Hopefully these don't still somehow hit me. Apparently they do. Okay. Well, so much for that. Oh, and this guy actually pulls you in. Do you want to be careful of that? Apparently I can't jump over that either. Okay, that's fine. Lure him into the bomb, blow him up. And more mobs seem to slowly join this fight over time. Again, just keep kiting them around. It's not super difficult. As long as you keep kiting them into the bombs, you'll do a ton of damage. Now, I do have... I don't remember the bosses like... I don't know, them turning into shadows. It does have a tendency to every now and then when stuff isn't loaded in, or maybe when the game gets a little laggy, maybe it actually unloads the textures on them to optimize it for your system a bit more. I don't know what that is. It's a little buggy. But if it's taking the load off, then that's nice as well. Alright, so next up we have this group here. Let's see how much this potion does. There we go, that's a fair amount. So I did buy 10 of these potions specifically for dungeon runs, because I don't really need them outside of the dungeons that often. Again, lure them all into the bomb. Oh, the gunner is, unfortunately, a little smarter though. Alright, and we got him. There we go. Grab all that gold. And we are coming up to the last boss in here now. He's at the very end. Not that one there, but behind there. Yeah, one thing I do specifically have on is a healing modifier on my abilities. So I believe that's in my runes. Which you may notice a green circle pops up every now and then. That's where I'm like healing off damaging enemies. It's a very useful thing to have, especially when you're doing the dungeons. Oh, I see J for that? It is, it's under support. So yeah, there's a few modifiers like that in the game, which are just nice to have, and you can swap them out whenever. Or at least you can in the beta. So there's the big boss at the back. Now though, we're gonna deal with these guys here, and then we'll get to the boss. Again, the boss is quite fun. Just hit them all with the lightning. We do have a time bomb over here, so I'm just gonna lure them all over. Hit that. Roll out of the way. We'll try and finish some of these off. I tried to E out in time. But a little unfortunate. I do try and use my E's over the roll sometimes, but there's a slight delay to it. Alright, we got him. There we go. Alright, and finally we have the boss at the end. So, I'm just going to wait for my AP to regen, and then I'm going to go on in. We do also have this, like, Devil May Cry style meter thing, which I don't know, I don't quite know how that works, or if that does anything for you. You have this outside of dungeons as well. It'd be kind of cool if the better you were doing, the more damage you did or something, but I don't know if that's the case. Anyway, here we go. Here's Pirate Captain Morgs. And you've probably already noticed the cannons on the side, so you can guess what's going to happen at some phase of the fight. I think I just rolled into one of his fireballs. I'm just going to try and preserve some of my stamina. Alright, he looks a little upset now. So he's just going to start shooting up in the air, and we'll get some circles, which we want to make sure we're not standing in. I should actually zoom out a bit more. I have a tendency to like to zoom in on my characters. So at this point in the fight, he does start spawning mobs, and these time bombs also spawn, which definitely help out a ton. Actually need to get a little careful here. Hold on, roll out the way of that. We want to hit the time bomb again. Make sure we get out of there. Okay, all the mobs are dead there. I'm going to pop a potion just in case. Just to be on the safe side, but I think we should be fine regardless. What the? Oh. Open all the gun plots. I feel like that's supposed to be a cutscene or something supposed to play. But anyway, at this point of the fight, the cannons start going off, so you gotta be careful. Watch out for which cannons are going off. As long as the ones over here aren't going off, we're good. Oops. Accidentally double tapped. I think this one's safe. This one is safe. This one on the end is safe. It looks like only one is safe at a time, maybe, or maybe two. I can't even see where I am right now. I'm gonna need to get away from him. But yeah, the cannons are despawned, so we don't need to deal with the cannons right now. We just want to focus them down. Hit them with rain and fire. I do also have my ultimate ability here, which I can use. Yeah, I'm going to wall them into the time bomb. We've almost got the boss down now. He is just raining down fire in the middle of this. Honestly, we can probably just finish him off now. I don't know if that finishes the mobs off as well. I guess I killed the mobs, so we're not going to find out. But there we go. That is the end of the ship sanctuary dungeon. Again, it wasn't too difficult. We did have to pop a potion. I don't think I needed to, but we did. So that fight actually took us 3 minutes, 3 seconds, as you can see down there. We were only doing 284 damage a second, I guess, which probably isn't the best. I wasn't using all the abilities I could have done during that fight, to be honest. But we did get an SS rank. So again, this Devil May Cry style thing. I don't know what it does for you, but it's cool. I like feeling like I'm playing Devil May Cry. But yeah, again, at the end of the dungeon, we did get the Ship Sanctuary basic box. So if we right click on that, you can get the key if you want to do the time attack version of the dungeon. This one's item level 400, so That one's rather tough. They have some peps that are all level 35, so they're all boots as well. Actually, everything that dropped here are boots, so that's interesting. Yeah, let's actually see what we get. Come on, give me a pebble. Pebble. No, we got blue boots. Alright, that's fine. And then we also got some weapon enhancement stones and some armor enhancement stones as well, which we can use. So there we go. And I believe I also should have gotten a challenge there. But yeah, that is the end of the dungeon. So again, as usual, you just alt left click on the exit dungeon, and that is it. So thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the usual stuff. And I will see you all in the next video.